Hi, this is Pat Kerwin with the Real Football Network, and it's time to talk power rankings as we head into Week 11. I never thought there'd be this much turmoil. Usually by the double-digit weeks, we settle down and teams move 1 or 2 spots. But we got teams moving 6 and 7 spots, which only tells you how unsettled this league is. Risers at the time, Washington, up to 20th from 26, 6 jumps. That's pretty good. Houston, big win in Cincinnati. They go from 31st to 25th. They got a ways to go, but 6 spots they moved up. Who else? Buffalo has moved from 18 to 11. 7 spots. Pretty good. Chicago. Have you noticed that little streak those guys are on? From 21st up to 14. Another 7-spot jump. They got to keep winning to keep it going, but they're on their way. Can you imagine the top 12 teams, the teams I consider playoff-bound teams? Jacksonville. You got to understand where they're going with Bortles. Bortles is throwing for a lot of yards right now, and he's moving up. They're already up to 18th. All right, fallers. For those who rise, those must fall. All right, St. Louis, 9th to 16th. That's the big drop, and now Case Keenum at quarterback, I expect them to drop even more. The Jets, they might have to go with Geno Smith. They have fallen from 13th, right outside the playoff line, which is 12, down to 17th. The Green Bay Packers, say what you want. They're a very good team, except I can't let them live on reputation much longer. They have fallen already with a 3-game losing streak. They'll continue to fall. Who else is falling? The Denver Broncos. Now, they go from 4th to 7th, and Brock Osweiler's taken over. I'd expect them to fall even more in the next week or two. And disappointingly enough, Oakland Raiders. They were in 10th, which is a top 12 team, and now they're down to 13th. Come on, Oakland. Fight back into this mix. All right, here are my top 12. Now, it's not an even distribution with NFC and AFC, so you really can't say these are the playoff teams because I have 7 NFC teams in it. One of them's going to surprise you where I have them, and I have 5 AFC teams. I'll read them out to you. Starting at the bottom, Atlanta at 12. Okay? They've got some things to do, though. They're going to lose that spot. They haven't played great lately with their turnovers, but their record says they deserve to be there. In the 11th spot, Buffalo. Rex Ryan's a crazy man and fun to watch, but he's got a good team and a lot of talent. Tyrod Taylor, pretty steady guy. New York Giants at 10th. Eli Manning, yeah, they lost the other day. Eli Manning's got this team playing. They're still in first in their division. Pittsburgh has moved up to the 9 spot. Courageous effort by Ben Roethlisberger. Terrific. They deserve to be in there. Number 8 as Green Bay Packers and falling fast. Will they be able to beat the Minnesota Vikings, who are ranked ahead of them? I don't know, but if they lose this one, they're going to be out of the top 12. Never thought I'd say it in 2015. After them, the Denver Broncos. Now, they're going to Osweiler. I'm not so sure what's going to happen there. But it's pretty touch and go for this offense right now, and it's fragile. And they may not have Peyton back for a long time. We'll see. Number 6, the Minnesota Vikings. Good, solid football team. A group of guys that play defense. They get after the quarterback. They can run the ball with Adrian Peterson. Their quarterback is just an average guy, but he doesn't turn the ball over. He doesn't do crazy things. I'll give an A for Teddy Bridgewater's effort. Good style quarterback with that kind of guy. Now, here's my number 5 team, and you're all going to say, what? They deserve to be in the bottom. I have Seattle at 5. They almost beat the Arizona Cardinals. Yes, they should have beaten them. Controversial call, and they ain't got it. But when you just ask yourself the question, who can really beat Seattle? You start realizing a lot of teams with better records can't beat the Seattle Seahawks. I have them at 5. 4 is Cincinnati. They fell down this week after the loss. They were in 2, and they've been in 2 for 3 weeks. They're now down to 4. I had to do it to them. Arizona is in 3. They are one dangerous football team. They got a big game coming up this week at home, and I expect them to do a heck of a job with Carson Palmer, starting to work his way into the MVP conversation. Number 2 is Carolina. I like this team a lot. People see them as a team that's not worthy of an undefeated record. Hogwash. They're undefeated. They play very well, and they're getting Charles Johnson back soon. It could even get better. And number 1, and been there for a long time, the New England Patriots. Anyway, I cannot believe this volatility. Stay tuned for next week. I'm sure there'll be a lot more with all these backup quarterbacks having to play this week. It's Pat Kerwin for the Real Football Network.